Hello ladies and gentlemen, Groovy Guy here. Today we're going to be having a look at Legends Overlord with Lady Mega and Lord Giga. Now I'm starting off in base mode because in my review for Sky Shadow or Black Shadow I didn't really touch on the base. That's because the base mode is for Overlord, and if nothing else it goes to show that I need a bigger backdrop for my videos. So here is the base mode. There's Lord Giga and there's Lady Mega. We'll get a better look at them when we're in vehicle modes. So like I said, I just wanted to start off in base mode just to show how it is. The instructions don't say to extend the arms. I've extended the arms here because it seems to give it a bit more stability. When I didn't have the arms up, it was sort of like it would stay steady, but if I press down on it, it would just wobble off a bit, wobble about. So here is the base mode. It's the tank sort of inverted, even though in the Sky Shadow base the tank parts are flipped underneath, like this. The instructions are pretty adamant that it's meant to be like this. And Lady Mega stands up there and Lord Giga sits in there. It's a pretty good, pretty faithful update to G1 Overlord's base mode and the base mode that's seen once or twice in Super Gold Master Force. And it makes an okay playset, I guess. But at the same time, I'm not a huge fan of it. There's very little interaction for the characters. They can sit there, stand there, and that is about it. Just have a quick little spin here. There's a side view. Yeah. Have a quick look at the back. So this is just the jet cockpit taken out, spun around and put back in. You can see Overlord's head there. This is exactly the same as the other molds. You can keep a headmaster in there, or Titan Master, sorry, during vehicle modes. But for this character, I keep them in vehicle modes. I don't keep a head there all the time. Quick look at the last side. I do apologise for the chair squeaking if that's being picked up. So yeah, there we go. And ending shot there. So there's a quick look at the base mode, and we'll be right back with vehicle modes. Alright, and we're back with their vehicle modes. We have the Mega Jet and the Giga tank, and of course we have Lady Mega piloting the Mega Jet. And of course we also have Lord Giga piloting the Giga tank. Now how about a quick look at these two individual figures, hey? There we go. So very different figures, very different looking, which is good. Gives them a nice distinctive looks for the individuals. As for the head modes, they are sort of different aspects of Overlord's personality, I guess you would say. So we got Lady Mega here. She's got a sort of impressed smile for Overlord's face. Looks pretty cool, pretty scary and psychotic. And Lord Giga, he's got the more... Where is he? Lord Giga's got the more sort of serious, grimacing face on him. Look at that chin. Oh. You can go abseiling on that chin. That'd be cool. Something else I've just noticed. The Lord Giga head has cheekbones. I think Lord Giga might be meant to invoke more of his IDW self. So you can sort of choose your own adventure with respect to the faces. Now let's get back to the vehicles. So if you've got Sky Shadow or you've handled the mold, you're already familiar with how they handle. The tank turret does not spin at all. That's just due to the engineering for the transformation and such. He's got a nice looking paint scheme upon him. Nice purple and lilac. The Mega Jet looks pretty cool. It's got a nice little landing gear there. And they can interact, but unlike Sky Shadow, they don't clip together via a clip joint. They clip together. See this tab? Where is it? This tab here goes into these little slots on the underside of the turret. So just bear with me while I clip them together. There we go. So it is a pretty steady connection. It's not going to go flying off. It is a bit wibbly wobbly, but at the same time it is quite secure. So it's just really nice to have them being able to sort of connect together. There was a shot in Super God Master Force where I think the tank kind of joined up with the thruster or afterburner of the jet, but it doesn't seem to be a possible connection here in toy mode. Speaking of modes, alright, and we're back with Overlord in his robot mode. Now he does have a couple of different robot modes. He has the Giga robot mode and the Mega robot mode, which is just meant to, I don't know, increase the display ability, I guess, of Overlord. But for a brief preview, there's a shot at the back of the instructions. So you got sort of the Giga, Overlord Giga, Overlord Mega. It's just different face with the breastplates closed, and I think the cockpit shield goes onto the back of the Overlord Mega. I suppose it's okay for different robot modes if you'd like, but yeah, it's kind of unnecessary. Everyone knows Overlord as being this guy. Other than that, he's alright. Now people have been wondering if you can pop these two things out. They do look to be rather solidly in there, and also, I don't know if I can illustrate this. If I can get it up on cam, you can see just in there, there's like a tiny little white bit of plastic. Like at the tip of my fingernail, there's a little bit of white plastic, and it's painted the same color as the engine in the chest, which suggests to me that this is just one whole piece going all the way back deep inside here. What's that, about that's several millimeters thick. So it's obviously designed to stay in there, not to pop out, and if you do pop it out, it looks like you're not going to be able to get it back in. So I'm not even going to try and pop these out. I got this Overlord because he has those bits in there. But now I'm wondering maybe if the Hasbro version, if you pop a couple of the, the primes from the Power of the Primes line, how OP Overlord would be. I should also say this is the Lord Giga face I've got in here. Lady Mega is just chilling in the cockpit shield here, which I'm pretty sure in like 1 or 2 episodes, Overlord sort of fired out the shield. I can't remember if it's just called a power shield or something. But there has been a pilot to it, so that's why I've got her sitting in the cockpit. So she can just wait there. But yeah, this is an amazing representation of Overlord. If you're a fan of him in Super God Master Force, if you're a fan of him in the comics, I'm not too familiar with him in the IDW current comics. he's definitely the Legends version, the Japanese Legends version. Probably if you choose between the two, I'd say choose this one because it's got a bit more customization. Or maybe the Hasbro one has more customization with the things being emptied. This one also has two heads, so you can sort of choose which mood you want him in, if you want him to be serious or if you want him to be smirking. Also with the feet, the instructions do show him sort of having the toes down. Hang on, I'll show you here. Sort of having the toes down like this. That's an option if you so wish. I just choose to have him flat-footed because it's a bit more stable. I did try and have him on his tippy toes before, but he just wouldn't. He wasn't having it. He wasn't having it. No, not at all. You can also have the chest panels closed if you so wish. But I got this one to show off the engine boobs, if you will. How about some comparisons, hey? Whoa, didn't realise. Sorry, that was all off camera. So yeah, I like him because of the Power Master details on his chest. Some comparisons. Here he is with his original mold of Generations Sky Shadow, or Titan's Return Sky Shadow, I should say. Rawr. Here he is with BotCon Gigatron, or Overlord as his nickname is. This guy has been, I think he's been retconned into his own character now. And he's got like a third party gun there. So yeah, definitely leader scale. Speaking of things that will break the scale, bear with me a second. Here he is with his G1 self. So yeah, there's a very faithful update to the Overlord toy. I should also say as well that these chest guns do not pop out. There's no, pop out ability for these two particular guns. If you want pop out, you're going to have to splash for the G1. I wish I would reissue him. So yeah, there is Legends Overlord with Lady Mega and Lord Giga. I love them in the Super God Master Force cartoon, and I'm really thrilled to have a Classics version of him. Gives it a bit more playability for me. I'm terrified to touch that G1 one in case it might shatter into a million pieces. So thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you've found it informative. I hope it's helped to make you decide whether or not you wish to get this version or the Titan's Returns version. I say definitely get at least one of the versions because Overlord is just a really interesting, unique character. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've got a few more videos in the pipeline. Power of the Primes has finally shown up in Australian retail, so look forward to seeing those, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.